Hey guys, I got big news. I mean really big news. After 2 years of sharing this garage with two cars and almost no space to get in and out of the cars, barely enough room to pull the car up and shut the garage door, I'm moving my shop. Yep, that's right. I'm moving everything out of here. We're going to build a one-car garage, about 200 square feet, not huge, but I'm going to get everything in that space and have plenty of room. This is really exciting for me. Hopefully you'll enjoy the journey. Now we started by getting the bid after we agreed to do this, and the bid came in high. So we said, hey, no problem, let's go get a couple more bids. Those bids came in higher. So we're like, shoot, what in the heck are we going to do? Hey, we figured, let's get some drawings. We got to have drawings anyway to submit to the HOA, to submit to the county, to get the building permit. So we got some drawings done. That wasn't too bad. Then we submitted to the HOA. Took about 6 weeks, but really not a problem. That was good. Then we aggressively went after contractors because we had these high bids. And we called 13 different contractors to come out and give us bids on doing this garage. We had prints to show them and everything. Some of these guys never returned our call. Some of these guys came out, said they would bid, never bid. Some of them even sent us an email and said they would bid and didn't bid. Well, finally we got down to a couple of bids, a few contractors. We selected somebody. We were ready to go. But then we had to submit to the county. And it's just a one-car garage. We got drawings, we got a contractor, submitted to the county to get a building permit. It took 7 weeks. This is a frickin' one-car garage. Why would it take 7 weeks? But it did. 280 days after we decided to build a garage, we finally got the HOA approval, the building permit, the contractor, everything lined up, and we were ready to break ground. When the summer storms hit, we had power outages everywhere, and the power company was out fixing one line after another, helping customers with issues and problems. The last thing they wanted to do was come out and help us. Well, why did we need help? Well, that power line runs right under where the garage has to go, so we have to move the power line to a new junction box connected to the new garage. And they had no time to come out and help us do that because they were doing other things, which I totally understand, but boy, it just drugged this thing out. 329 days after we decided to build a garage, almost a year, we got this beautiful, brand new purple porta potty. And were we excited? I couldn't believe it. I figured that was the beginning of getting this garage done. Isn't that a sign that we're going to start building? I thought so. This is my journey to get this garage built and move all of this shop stuff into the garage. Let's see what happens. Hey, it's almost a year later and we finally broke ground. Can you believe that? First task at hand was to move that main power line that would have run underneath the new garage. Can't do that. So we popped that thing out of there and hooked it up to a new electrical box and then just ran a temporary line over to the existing box, which would end up being installed later. This was one of the bigger expenses of the project, but it had to be done in an effort to get that power line moved. And I'm glad we did it because we really needed to upgrade the electrical panel too. This thing was like, I don't know, 40 or 50 years old. So once we got all that done, we were getting ready to pour concrete. We did a mono pour here, which is pouring the footings and the slab at the same time. Saves a little time. It's a little bit more efficient. They haven't put the wire mesh in yet, but they'll get to that and get that done. Here they're putting the footings in. They'll pour the slab right on top of that. I just didn't have a video of that. And there it is. Doesn't that look nice? And it is ready to put block. Now, this was a big expense,
But you know, the whole house is concrete block, and I kind of wanted it all to match. So we decided to bite the bullet and do this. It took almost a month for 2 block layers to lay this whole thing. They put bomb beams, as you saw there, at the ground level at 4 feet, 8 feet, and 10 feet. And then, as most of you would know, they have to put concrete down those holes in the block every 24 inches. So this thing is built like a fortress once it's done. And it looks good too. It's really nice, but we could have saved a lot of money on some alternative building materials, but we just didn't want to go there. Now, once they got all that block done, we could really start moving on this project. And I know it's been well over a year, so we're kind of excited to get that going. We got the wood delivered for the rafters. They ended up buying 2x12s instead of 2x10s. I think they got a deal on it, and they backfilled all the dirt around the garage. It's really starting to look like something that we can enjoy. He's going to have to bring a few loads of dirt in to level that out, compact it, and we're going to have to build some kind of retainer around the side of that for the rain so that there's a place for the water to flow. And of course, we've got to rebuild that driveway all the way up to the new garage now, which you'll see in the next episode. Once the rafters are in, put the plywood on top, and well, okay, we're just about to the end of this section. I was hoping I could show you the whole garage build in one episode, but this thing has taken so long, we're just not able to do that. So in episode 2, you're going to be able to see the garage getting finished, I hope, but you're also going to see me talk about my selection for concrete sealers, how I wanted to paint this garage, and building those brick pavers or the concrete block pavers all the way up to the new driveway. Then in episode 3, you're going to see some lighting and dust collection. And episode 4, we're moving in. Really appreciate you watching the video today. If you like what you see, please hit like. I really get feedback that way, and it really helps me. If you got any comments about this garage, let me have them. I certainly would accept that. And if you want to see the next episodes, you can subscribe to this video and you'll get notified when those episodes pop up, which will be over the next couple of months. And you can see me get this finished and move into this garage space, which I'm really excited about.